Danny Gaselli, East Coast Radio.
So as we settle into the workday, I want to take it right back. I'm talking about to the beginning. What inspired your career choice? Maybe it was a person, someone influential. Perhaps it was a moment, something you saw growing up. It could even be a TV show. Or maybe it started as a plan and turned into something completely different. Tell us, what do you do now and what first ignited that passion in order to guide us to what you do in this very moment?
Hi, East Coast Radio. So what inspired the career that I'm in right now, which is photography? I'm the owner of Shavana Nadir. The memories of things being captured. You don't understand a moment until it's gone. And it's so important to look back on those memories in that moment. It's just so important to value those moments and memories. And we would love to obviously capture those in time frames. And it's so nice to see families grow. So yeah, that's what inspired me, seeing the happiness being captured in everything that we do in life.
Warren Ferner here from Race Coast KZN. I am a horse racing analyst, Gallup television presenter and podcaster. My interest and passion for horses and the horse racing industry is what inspired me to this career path, and I've been lucky enough to work under the greats such as Martin Locke and Graham Hawkins. Have a good day.
Hi, my name is Gina. I'm from Mpangeni and Richards Bay. What inspired me in the career that I am in, nursing, it's a calling. It was a calling. Passion for people, get to see how they get better. So nurses are not made. Nurses are born. So I was born to be a nurse. I worked in theatre for many years. That was my calling.
Hi, East Coast Radio. It's Yatish here. I'm currently an executive chef. And many years ago in the early 80s, my mum suffered with breast cancer and she was in and out of hospital. And at that time, I was a teenager, just starting high school. And I would come home from school and my mum would be in hospital. And having two sisters and my dad, I would be the one volunteering to cook dinner. I did that for close on to 2 years. And as a result of that, my mum, she overcame the breast cancer through lots of therapy. And something just came in me later in the years, and I always had a passion for cooking. And in 1998, my mum sent me to a Christina Martin School of Food and Wine, where I studied to become a chef, and I've never looked back since.
Good day, my name is Thelma. I currently work for a trucking company as financial manager. I am financial manager for 4 companies. What inspired me was an ex-boss I had in 1990. Our bookkeeper resigned. At that time, I was a receptionist. And my boss said to me, Thelma, you can do this. So I thought, okay. So he gave me a handbook of basic bookkeeping. And with the help of that book, I learned how to do bookkeeping. I've never looked back. And I'm very happy and successful in my job.
Hey, East Coast Radio. It's Anne here from Durban. So I've always wanted to be a journalist. I was 8 years old when I arrived at that conclusion. I would take copies of the daily news and I would practice reading for TV. So I'd read like the lead on front page, on page 2 and page 3, and that was something it's where I am now all these moons later. I've been in print and in digital, and I'd love to get into broadcast. Thank you, bye.
Gordon Banks here. I started out as a young man working in Transnet, and I ended up in finance, and 14 years on, I decided to change the field, and then I went into air conditioning and refrigeration. Spent the last 7 years training people in air conditioning and refrigeration, one of the biggest training colleges in KZN, and enjoy the fact that I can help others and assist them to gain the knowledge, get employment, or start their own companies. And we've had a lot of success stories, and it's great to be part of the success of the future technicians in air conditioning and refrigeration in South Africa.
Hi, East Coast Radio. I work with marine and with the ocean. What changed my passion is one day I was swimming with dolphins. They changed my entire life, and I thought about people that are disabled or can't swim, who do not understand the ocean. What I decided to do is bring the ocean to them through artwork and murals all over the town, all over the place. When they see the dolphins on the walls, they can feel the energy and they can smile back. That's what I was trying to do.
Jan Hendrik here from Lower South Coast, Margaret area. My reason for ending up in the career that I am in, as I am a registered plumber, is I enjoy working with my hands first of all, and it came about that I enjoy making a difference in someone else's life.
Became a paramedic 23 years ago because I was inspired by the passing of my dad. My dad was 37 years old when he passed away, and he was actually a very fit man, and he was an athlete. And we were so young, my siblings and I, including my mom, and it was because of that reason that we could not do anything to save him, but we didn't know actually what was going on because he died in such a peaceful way that I decided to go into the medical field. And today I'm a qualified professional paramedic of 23 years, going on 24 years this year, and I've never looked back once.
My career, what really inspired me was from a TV show that I used to watch when I was very young. I saw doctors being very helpful, being out there, and I thought to myself, this is something that I can do. Thank you so much for the show.
Hi, East Coast Radio, Kiri Alexander. So I always wanted to be an OP because I love children. Well, I ended up falling pregnant with my own little bundle, and now I have 2. So yeah, my dream of being an OP came to a reality because they're both mine. But I have been in the financial institution for the past 20 years. Enjoy your day. Bye.
Nani Mabaso here, known as Coach K. I never thought I was going to be a coach in my life. I grew up, and at school I used to think, love to be a legal practitioner. I went as far as going to University of Fort Hare, but now I'm a swimming coach, and I don't know. It happened.
I would say what inspired my career choice of becoming a teacher was when my daughter actually started school, and she had this incredible teacher. And I watched this teacher just grab the attention of all of these learners and how they were just mesmerized by what she had to say and so empowered. And it really touched my heart. And that's why I became a teacher. Thanks for a great show. Bye.
Danny Gaselli, East Coast Radio.